Hey guys, and welcome to PC Simulator Builder. It's a game that I know probably a lot of you guys' favourite YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, have covered this and had on their channels for a little while now. It's a game that I requested off a keymailer, and I got it, so thank you for the devs that sent it to me. And as I'm organising my Xbox controller cable that's in the way of the keyboard, I am now level 7 and have been having a hell of a lot of fun with it. There is no forestry Sunday today. I got too frustrated with the logs messing up, so we're here. And it's just a game I've been playing off camera. It's updated a lot. Like I say, I'm actually level 8, not even level 7. I'm going to say you may hear some big, loud bangs and stuff going on outside. It's thunder. It's thundering and lightning like no other outside right now. It's pretty incredible. And it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, but it's already all stopped already, so it's probably the humidity is now going to go through the roof and it's going to be a horrible sticky night. Yay. Anyway, onto the game. So, you've got your main computer here. This is ours. You start off with this workbench, and then you can buy these two. This is around level 6, I want to say, something like that. This is level 8, which I can build right now for £4 grand. I'm not going to because it's so expensive. Storage unit for computers and cases and stuff like that, so if you want to start building up a supply of stuff, if you get a good amount of money, some stock should I say. All of this you can't do anything with. Whiteboard post-its go on here. As you can see, there's, well, spaces for them littered all over, which is like this one because I'm building this computer right now for a customer. And in here we've got two computers here. I believe we've got, yeah, this one we've got to do ASAP, so this is a video, this is what we're going to feature today. And it's got real components, real parts, all of that stuff. This one's very similar to my computer case actually, well, as far as that look goes. So we'll go to the main computer. I do want to say it has its own music, which I've just implemented this side of things, where you can have your own music in there. I believe that is NF's album right there. Obviously I'm not going to click any of that. Internet radios, which I've put in some of my own, all the Radio 1 stuff, and the Beat is a radio station I listen to when I'm out, well, when I'm here, but out in Canada. So I thought I'd just show you that. I had to mute that, so that's why that's open. So we'll open up the shop, and we'll open up our emails. This is where you're going to be featured, well, in most of the time. So we are working on this one. Upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM and run at the 3D mark. And we are currently building a computer here to play Football Manager 2017. So will it run here? These are all programs that you actually have to buy from the shop too. So if we go to shop tools, you can see I didn't want to buy this, I really didn't, but it was just become a nightmare. So we bought that. Eventually I will buy that, and this I probably won't bother with. The standoffs, I will probably do that, but you can look to see how expensive they are. They're incredibly expensive. I don't have the part ranking yet, which is another program. I may do that at some point. And yeah, so that's tools you can get, programs you can get, which includes this. So it's got real games. You can see Photoshop, CC, Adobe Premiere Pro, CC, which is, I actually use this program, that's what I'll be editing this video on. Battlefield, I haven't played that game in a long time, I need to get that again, install it. Euro Truck F1, Farming Simulator, yes. How true these specs are, I think they're legit specs. Actually I'm not too sure. Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, and all that good stuff. And it's pretty cool, in fact it's got real games in it. Water Tanks, Deer Hunter Simulator, all that good stuff. So back to this. So this has got a 1-day turnaround, so we need to concentrate on that. So we need to upgrade to 6 gig of RAM. So let's open up the computer. So here we got MSI graphics card, random cooler. I'd love to see SSDs in this game, as we do have slots for them down here, and water cooling. Definitely would like to see water cooling added into this game. So upgrade. What RAM's this? I don't think we have any of that same type. No, we don't. So we've just got one stick of 8 gigs. So what we'll do is we'll hit remove. Quite honestly, I think the color choice right here on that stick was terrible. So that would have been a 4 gig stick. It's got RPG lighting in it, stuff like that. Real world scenario, you would be putting the same in, but we've just got this, so for game mechanic reasons, we'll shove that in, and we're good to go there. We can install our computer case again, and power up the computer. Actually, we need to put in our USB drive. Our USB drive has the operating system for fresh builds and all the programs that you install. I would like to be able to have at least 2-3 more of them, so we can have one in each computer when we're doing stuff like this. We'll boot it up. It does have its own operating system, which is completely separate from Microsoft and all of that. There's no license in there, it's just a random generic one. Install programs, and we need that benchmark. So we'll load that up. Load that up. Load that up. There we go. Restart, yes. It'd be kind of cool if we could get into the BIOS of the motherboard as well. Benchmark, full screen that, run the benchmark, and we'll just step away from it. So basically it'll go through stuff like that. It's 9 FPS. I don't think they can actually run it at 60-30 FPS. Probably, it's got a decent graphics card, it should be capable of doing it, but I think it would mess up the actual game itself. I gotta say, this game's not like Car Mechanic or most of the stuff from Playway. It's really well optimized. And I've got to be honest, stuff from Playway and stuff like that, you see a lot of people playing it. You check your temperatures on your CPU, you'll see it being peaked at 99% and running at a pretty much 99% load on your GPU, sorry, not your CPU. And your graphics card temperatures are just going up and up and up and up. I see people, big YouTubers, playing that game and it cringes. That's why I don't play it anymore, because I know they're hurting their computers. It's crazy to me. So this one, I can't remember what was up. I think we just needed to get a cooler in for it. I think that, or it was a different processor, I really can't remember. So we'll put our thermal paste on. This is a computer that I chucked together. Now, I've built several computers over my time for my friends, myself, Jess. I can build a computer stupidly quick in the game. I'll throw a cooler on. So honestly, it's been a couple of days since I've played this, so I can't remember where we left off on this build and what the deal was with it. So it's all hooked up. We'll hit power. Will it run PC? Oh no, Football Manager. Recommended. Oh, that's right, we needed a new processor put in. So I believe, do we have the new processor? Because I goofed. No, I don't. Crap. What one's in there then? Okay, this is where I can chuck in another computer. Oh, we haven't got the USB in there, and we can't because it's in that. Oh, it's done. Sweet. Okay, that checked out all good. So we can just completely not legit hit that and remove that, which removes the USB drive. And we can take that over here. And that's done. How long have we been going? 8 minutes. So we'll finish this. So now they've moved the calendar here. Thank you, developers, if you happen to be watching that. That was a pain in that rear end, let me tell you. So we'll actually jump on our calendar. I would like to, if it's set up here, what day of the week it is. There's no way of telling what day of the week it is. Doesn't even tell on the computer. This is real time where I'm actually recording right now. I'm recording this really late at night. I think we're on the 2nd. I have no idea. But we definitely don't have the processor coming. Unless we have one in the cart. No. So that needed, actually, we'll go over here. Will it run? Football Manager. Recommended specs. It needs the G44. And... oh, no. This is where I goofed last time. It needs the i5 for recommended, and I'm just going to double check to make sure it wants the recommended. Yeah, recommended space. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is all goofed up because I can't actually get the i5-66. I don't think. Or can I? There was one. I had an order. Now, this game's, I think, early access or whatever, so some of this stuff's messed up where it wanted me to get an i7 processor. And because I'm not that high enough level yet, I couldn't get it. i7... oh, i5 66k. Here it is. Add to cart. We'll order that up. Now, you got to be careful here because you can go next day delivery, which will add another $100 to it. The next day delivery is what I always go with, or by accident I've done the 3 to 5 working days for the $10 now. Jobs like this you could do, because you're building it. It's taking your time. So if you're not getting much money for it, like this is 14,000, well 1,400, so let's say not 14,000. We could probably do that, but because I just want to get it out the door, we'll eat some of the cost and we'll replace that order right there. So we'll shut this down because I know what I've goofed on with it now. What we'll do is run over here, and now all of the orders will stack. Now granted, if I left that in my thing, I wouldn't have to. I think I would only have to buy the shipping once, so I've kind of actually goofed right there. Because this needs a replacement motherboard and boot to OS, and that's it. So what was the actual work order with this one? What was the complaint? Because some of these complaints are hilarious. That one's ready to collect, but we'll show you that at the end. My PC is broken. Let's just say a cup and soup of computers don't mix. I suspect the motherboard is on the way out. Can you do it on the date? Now, of course, because I guess in this American, it's the 3rd month of the 8th, because it's in March right now. In-game. Cheers, Simon. So Simon has magically opened up his computer and spilt a cup of soup in there. No idea how they managed to do that, so congratulations. So what we're going to do is, we are going to... It's not even going to let us power up the computer. Ah, see, we're going to have to do it ourselves. So you guys can see how you do this, basically. Plugs into the graphics card, power. Not even allowing us to do that, because the motherboard's short. So you could do power button here, because it's not working. So, what we'll do is just to undo it, we'll do that. So, to remove all of that, we again need to take off this. Where's the plug for that? There we go. That's out. Take that out. That out. So basically you work through and undo everything that's attached to the motherboard. Remove that. Open that. That's the AMD processor, or the Ryzen. Unplug that one, unplug that one, that. Take off that, take off this, which I believe will take out the motherboard. So it is a GA-AX 370. So while we have that there, what we'll do is we'll run over, go to this, and what did I say? GX 370? Oh no, AX 370, this one right here. So just to make sure, I don't want to goof and get the wrong one. AX 370. GA stands for gigabyte. Yep. So, add to cart. Now, I'm having to pay 2 shipping because if I didn't do it, I could have got away with it. Which is completely my fault. And we'll tear this one out. Now, the game's not going to know this, so what we're doing now is taking off all the motherboard screws. What would be really cool is when you had jobs like this, it says that you need to... To me, taking out the motherboard is just simply taking this out right now. But then we have these standoffs. What these typically are is just brass. Basically, they look like bolts that you put into the case, and then they've got a hex on the outside, usually pretty damn small. You screw them in, and then in the center there's a thread part which your motherboard sits on, for basically grounding and keeping it from shorting out. Now you're putting the same board in. Ideally, you're replacing it, so you're putting the same board in. I wouldn't take these out. If I was running a computer shop, I wouldn't be taking these out. I would be leaving the same ones in and just zipping it back in. Keep it straightforward. But the game doesn't work like that. Now the motherboard's taken out. So we're good. Alright, we've got these two done. That one needs the processor put back in, so... Well... I did get the wrong one, but it doesn't matter because you can put... I'll be able to use that at some point, no doubt. And other than that, it's good to go. So... if you look on the calendar, you see rent due, utility bills. There is electric bills. This is kind of like your My summer car. You need to switch off the lights. Otherwise... Oh crap, I just forgot something. Otherwise, it gets to the point of your electric bill's really expensive, and mine was the last time. And I hate that noise. Oh, that boot up sound. Alright, so we got rid of that, and now we get some new pieces, which is typically the thing that you've replaced or whatever. New graphics card, we'll get rid of that, and I1. What's this? 32 gig of RAM? Hey-oh. You probably didn't see, but I won that tournament. My mum was well surprised. It was a cash prize. I feel like celebrating. I think she finally gets it. Can you upgrade the RAM on my rig and maybe chuck in RPG lighting? I've got the money, so why not? LOL. So this guy asked me to build a base computer for him before for a tournament. His mum really didn't want him to. We built it. Obviously, he's won the tournament now. So you get these stories that kind of progress along. Some of them are annoying as all get out. Some of them are really cool like this one. So we'll accept that. And because we know what he wants 32 gigs of RAM. So we'll go in transit, and then he wants the RPG lighting. So we can go shop, we can go RAM, and then we can spend another amount of money for more RAM. And we'll be looking at 216 gigs of RAM. It's going to be expensive. But he wants RPG lighting, so... let's go down to the lower stuff. So these are RPG lighting. But ideally I want 2 sticks of 16. Ah, that's interesting, I can't. I can't actually do it. I can go 2 sticks of 8. Which would be 16. So, oh yeah, we could do that. And this is the RPG right here. So we'll go to that 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll be it. So that's 400. And we're not making much money from it, but hey ho. We could do that and make it more money, but we'll just do that. Again, that's the thing, if I actually saved and did it properly, wouldn't have had to pay all that much for the delivery costs. Alright, that's shut down, switch off our lights, and then we can try and navigate through here to find this. Well, that's a bright screen. And then we can go end day. And now, this is what's been delivered, so it is March 7th. We're right here, job must be fixed. We've got the RAM delivered, the upgrade has been arrived, and all of that stuff coming. Why have I got an I think I ordered the wrong processor again. Oh no, oh no. Go to work. And there's all of our stuff, I'll show you that. So we'll hit our lights on, power up the computer. I would usually get the music going at this point, but because of YouTube copyright, can't be doing that now. That's our computer. I hear more thunder, because this one's been driving me up the damn wall. We'll go processes, and this is the bad boy recommended. And shut that down, install thermal paste, and install again, cooling. Just throw on one of our generic coolers. No, I've got 2 of them, literally stock. Go to cables, plug that in, boot up computer. That'll load into that. Will it run? Football Manager. We're good to go. So we go install PC parts, case. Yep. Put that on, that on. Now, personally, when I'm building these computers, I haven't built one for myself yet or anything like that. I won't do that until we make a lot of money. I just go all out and have all the upgrades. But you go for these lower cases, they have fans already put in there for cooling. Don't even know if that comes into place, but it does. Okay, so we can go back Add remove programs, remove that, give him a nice clean computer. That's doing the last bit. No to the restart because we'll just shut it down. And then that is good to go. Out the door we go. That's another built computer for our customer. So we'll put that down here. Not long. I've been doing this 20 minutes now, so we'll wrap it up here real soon. And this one. We'll throw this over. And put that on. Yeah, this case I can't stand. I learnt my lesson. To get to the side panels, you have to undo this. And considering the guy's doing tournaments, this is a terrible case to pick. And the computer case that... Oh, yeah, crap. It's backwards, too. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. The computer case I have is actually meant for the tournament people that go to LAN parties and stuff like that. It's got a legit carry handle on it. I wouldn't want to carry it anyway, because the damn thing's heavy. Very heavy. So... we can take out this RAM, which, because of the price, we just literally threw in the cheapest stuff for him. He wants the RPG light and put in, so we've got memory. So we'll save the time. Make sure you have these open. Now, if you guys are console players, and one of these days you want to get into building a computer, I would seriously recommend this game, because it's pretty damn legit. Memory. 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 32 gigs of RAM. And we'll hit boot up. System info. So you can see the cooling on it. All of that good stuff. It's got 32 gigs of RAM. None of my computers have 32 gigs of RAM. I want to upgrade my laptop at some point to 32 gigs of RAM, but I've got more important things to spend my money on at the minute. Shut down that. Install side panel. And you got some weird clipping going on with the cables here. It's not good. Install. And the top there. So what we'll do now is grab that, leave by the door. Now at the end of each day, the way I typically do and play this game is then I'll tell everyone to collect their computers, sort of thing. Alright, replacement of the motherboard. So motherboard, this one was broken. It is the same one. No, it's not the same one. Same specs. But slightly different board. Never mind. It'll do. Put it in there. I should recognise it as a replacement. I wonder how many of you caught that. Because I didn't. I do that a lot. I really do. Way too much to admit to. It may not let me pass this job. And if it doesn't, then what I'll do is I'll just call the video and we'll sort it out off camera. After I've rendered the video, because this is going up for tomorrow. Actually, I need to get a thumbnail too. Crap. Yeah, it's not going to recognise it. Never mind. Well, the computer decided to, when I obviously opened up Steam, to shut out the recording. So I'd never got a chance to finish off the video properly. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this from time to time. And I'll definitely do more, because it's a game I'm really enjoying. So let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, we'll see you guys. As we get more fun, you may be able to hear that next time. Later.